Hello everyone, welcome to the video series on the subject Structural Analysis 2. In this video, we are going to see the third numerical problem on continuous beam. So this is the first video in unit number 3, flexibility method. So the statement of numerical problem: analyze the two-span continuous beam shown in the below figure by flexibility method, draw bending moment and shear force. So this is the given beam A, B, C. Now the member AB is loaded by a point load of 30 kN at a distance of 2 meter from support A, and member BC is loaded with a uniformly distributed load of 10 kN per meter, and the length of member BC is 4 meter. Okay. Now here the first step is to find out the degree of static indeterminacy. Now as we know that for a beam we are neglecting the axial displacement, that is one equilibrium equation, that is summation fx, we are neglecting. So though there is a hinge support is there at A, so here there will be only one reaction, that is vertical reaction at A. So at B again there will be, as there is roller support, so there will be one reaction, and at C again roller support is there, so we are considering one reaction. Okay, so total number of reaction will be 1 plus 1 plus 1, so the total reaction will be 3, so R will be equal to 3. Now the formula to find out degree of static indeterminacy is R minus 3, but here we are neglecting one equilibrium equation, that is summation fx, so here will be R minus 2. So total reactions are 3 minus 2, so degree of static indeterminacy will be equal to 1. Okay, now here we have to consider as the degree of static indeterminacy is 1, so here we have to consider the one unknown or one reaction as the redundant. So here we have considered the Q1 equal to VB, that is the vertical reaction at B, we are considering it as a redundant. Now here, while considering the redundant, you have to consider in such a way that the structure should be stable after considering the redundant force. Okay, now here Q will be equal to Q1, and Q1 is nothing but vertical reaction at B. Okay, now the second step is to find out the DQ matrix. So DQ is nothing but displacement corresponding to redundant in original structure. Now in original structure, we have considered the Q1 equal to VB, that is vertical reaction at B, as the redundant. So at support B, is there any sinking of support is given? No, at B there is no sinking of support is given, and also at the B the spring support is not given. So here, so dq1 will be equal to 0, so it will be equal to 0, so the dq matrix will be equal to dq1, and it will be equal to 0. Okay, so here we have found out the degree of static indeterminacy. After that we have considered the vertical reaction at B as a redundant, and then we have find out the DQ matrix. Okay. Now next, now here if you see the figure, in the first figure the given structure is given. Okay. Now second figure, if you see, it is the release structure with the load. Release structure is nothing but we have made the given structure statically determinant. So we have made this structure statically determined by removing the roller support at B. So if you remove the roller support at B, so number of reaction will be how much? 2, and equilibrium equations are also 2, so 2 minus 2 equal to 0. So this structure is statically determined. Okay, now here make this structure statically determined. Here we have to find out the reactionals. Okay, by using equilibrium equation, that is summation Fy equal to 0, and applying the second equilibrium equation, that is summation of moment equal to 0. So by applying these two equations, we will get the vertical reaction at A as well as vertical reaction at C. Okay, now if you see the next figure, in the next figure, release structure with Q1 equal to 1. So here our redundant or unknown is vertical reaction at B. So here we have to apply Q1 equal to 1. That means you have to apply the unit force at point B. Okay, now when we apply the unit force at point B or at support B, we have to find out the reaction at A as well as reaction at C. Okay, now how to find out the reaction at A. So reaction at A will be equal to 1. Now we'll consider this side as B, AB as B, BC, sorry, AB as A and BC as B. Now here, to find out this vertical reaction at A, the formula will be W B, okay, upon L. So here value of W is what? 1. Value of B is what? 4. So 4 upon L. So L is nothing but 2 plus 4, 6 plus 4, 10. So what will be vertical reaction at B? It will be 0.4. Okay. Now we'll find out the vertical reaction at C. It will be equal to W. Okay. W A upon L. So what is the value of W here? 1. What is the value of A? It is 2 plus 4, 6 divided by L is 10. So what will be the value of VC, vertical reaction at C? It will be 0.6. Now here vertical reaction at B is upward, okay, and it is 1. So if you add these two, we vertical reaction at A and vertical reaction at C, that is 0.4 plus 0.6, it is equal to 1. So as this is acting upward, so to keep this structure in balance or in equilibrium, so vertical reaction at A and vertical reaction at C, it should act down. Okay. Next step is to find out the displacement analysis of the release structure. Now here the first figure is the release structure with load and second figure release structure with Q1 equal to 1. So this is our sign convention for to calculate the bending moment. So if the nature of bending moment is hogging, if it is hogging, then the sign convention is negative. Okay, this is the section line XX. Now if the nature of bending moment is sagging, so the sign convention is positive. Okay. Now here this is the table. In the first column zone, second origin, third moment of inertia, fourth limits, fifth one is the bending moment in release structure with load, and small m is nothing but bending moment with Q1 equal to 1. Okay. Now we will consider the first zone AD. Okay. Now we are measuring X from where we are measuring X from origin. What is the origin for AD? It is X. Sorry, it is A. We are measuring X from A. So moment of inertia for AD is for all the member it is I. Okay. Now here what is the starting length of A is 0, and at D what is the total length will be 2. So limits will be 0 to 2. Okay. Now here, now due to this reaction, vertical reaction at A, okay, so here the nature of bending moment will be sagging, so plus, so here reaction is 32 multiplied by distance is X, so 32 into X. Okay. Now we are considering the section X in the release structure with Q1 equal to 1, and we are measuring X from A. Okay. Now here the nature of bending moment due to this reaction VA, it will be like this. Okay. So it will be like this. So the nature of bending moment will be hogging. So it is minus. Okay. Now what is the force? 0.4. And what is the distance? X. So it will be minus 0.4 into X. Okay. Now we'll consider the next zone. What is the next zone now? DB. Okay. Now we are considering the section in, okay, this is X. X is measured from where? The X is measured from, it is measured from A. Okay. Now here we are considering which we are considering DB. So at D, what is the length from A? It is 2. So 2. And at B, what is the length from A? It is 2 plus 4, 6. So limit is 2 to 6. Okay. Now here, okay. Now here the nature of bending moment due to the vertical reaction at A, it will be in this way. It will be in this way. So the nature of bending moment will be sagging. So it is plus. So the intensity of 4 is 32 and the distance is what? X. So plus 32 into X. Now the next force is 30 kilonewton. It will act like this. Okay. So nature of bending moment will be like this. So it will be hogging. So minus. What is the intensity of force? 30. So here we have to find out this distance now. This distance is nothing but equal to total distance is x minus this, so x minus 2. And if you solve this, we'll get 2x plus 60. Okay. Now we are considering the section here now, and we are measuring the x from the origin, that is E. Okay. Now the nature of bending moment due to this vertical reaction will be like this. It will be like this. Okay. So the nature of bending moment will be hogging. So it will be what? Minus. And what is the force? Point force. And what is distance? X. Okay. So bending moment due to Q1 equal to 1 will be equal to minus 0.4x for the zone DB. Okay. Now we'll consider the next zone. The next zone is CB. The next zone is CB. And here instead of origin A, we are considering origin as C. Okay. So I am taking the section in member CB and measuring x from C. Okay. Now here, now due to this point load, the nature of bending moment will be like this. Due to this UDL, okay, and due to this vertical reaction, the nature of bending moment will be like this. Okay. So first we will consider the bending moment due to this vertical reaction at C. So here, what is the force? 32. So nature of the bending moment will be in this way. So it will be sagging, yes or no, on the right hand side of the section. So plus, so intensity is 38 and the length is what? X. So 38 into X. Okay. Now nature of bending moment due to the UDL. So it will be in this way. It will be in this way. So the nature of bending moment will be hogging. So minus. Okay. So intensity of the UDL is 10 and the distance is what? It is X. So 10 into X into half distance of this. So half distance of this is nothing but what? X by 2. Okay. So and if you solve this, we'll get the bending moment as minus 38x minus 5x square. Okay. Now we'll consider the section here in member CB and measure x from C. Okay. Now here the bending moment due to this vertical reaction will be like this. Okay, it will be like this. So the nature of bending moment will be hogging. So minus. So the intensity of the point load is 0.6 and the distance is x. So the bending moment will be minus 0.6x. Okay. So this is the displacement analysis of a release structure. Okay. And this will be required while formulating the DQL and flexibility matrix. Okay. Now the next step is to find out the DQL matrix. Now here only one unknown is there, so only one value of DQL will be there. So DQL is equal to 0 to L m into small m upon EI into Tx. So here whatever the values are there in the m column, that you have to multiply by the values that are in the small m column. Okay. Now for the first zone is CD. So here the limit is what? 0 to 2. So we have put the limit 0 to 2. Okay. So value of m is what? 32x. So we have put the value here 32x into what is value of small m? It is minus 0.4x. Okay. And value of EI is here. Okay. So this is for zone AD. Okay. Now the next zone is DB. Okay. Now here we have to consider here one more. Here the term is remaining. That term is okay. Here you have to put integration 2 to 6. Okay. Now you have to put this value 2x plus 60 multiply by this m term, it is minus 0.4x and upon EI. So this term is remaining here plus this is for dB. Now for next is what? CB. For CB, what is the limit? 0 to 4. What is the value of I? It is I. So the value of bending moment is minus 38. Here the minus sign is remaining. Minus 38 into minus 5x square into into minus 0.6x upon EI. Okay, after solving this on the calculator we will get this value. Okay, and the final value of DQL will be minus 767.997. Here this term was remaining. Okay, so this is the DQL matrix. Next, we have to find out the flexibility coefficient. So, flexibility coefficient, or we can say flexibility matrix. So, here only one term is unknown is there. So, only one value of f will be there. Okay. So, this matrix will be one by one. Okay. So, f will be equal to integration 0 to L m into m upon EI. Okay. So, value of m is what here now? Is for zone AD. For zone AD, it is minus 0.4x. Okay, and integration limits are 0 to 2. So 0 to 2 minus 0.4x into minus 0.4x upon EI into dx. Okay, now for zone DB, the limit is 2 to 6. Okay, and the value of m is minus 0.4x into minus 0.4x upon EI. Now the third zone is CB, limit is 0 to 4. So here limit 0 to 4. So value of m is minus 0.6x into minus 0.6x upon EI. And if you solve this, we will get the value of f as 10.67. Here upon EI is remaining 10.67. It should be upon EI. So value of f is 10.67 upon EI. So this is the flexibility matrix. Okay. So next part will. Okay. So next part we will see in the next video. So thank you for watching this video.